tomorrow. You can find 100 small businesses under one roof. The Crafty Supermarket is back at Cincinnati Music Hall tomorrow. But this morning, organizer Sally Davis and maker Yamaya Martin are here to tell us about the event. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us. Yamaya, we're going to start with you because I would love to talk more about this jewelry you have here. What is it like being a vendor?
It can be nerve-wracking. It can be a little scary. It's very fun, like if you plan it out and know what you're doing. This is, I believe, my 5th year doing Crafty Supermarket, so I've gotten the hang of it, and it's a lot of fun, but it can be quite daunting.
Do you make these by hand?
I make these by hand.
Oh, that's so cool.
These are all made with polymer clay. I usually try to start off with primary colors.
Okay.
This is a fresh pack of clay. And then I mix my colors, and I use a bunch of different tools to get everything together. But yeah, I made all this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're one of many vendors who are going to come out. Talk about these banners here and this cool swag bag.
Yeah, I'm happy to. So this is our poster. Many of you may have seen it around town advertising our show. It is at Music Hall Ballroom, as you said. The show is from 11 to 5 tomorrow. It's free admission. And these posters are designed by our friends Pop Rocket Creations. They're also a vendor, and they are printed by a local print shop, DIY Printing. And these are totes that we'll have available. We'll have a few for sale, but the first 100 shoppers who come will get a tote filled with items that are donated from some of our makers to really encourage that first rush. So get them in the door.
Yeah, okay, so Crafty Supermarket has been around for some time. It started off with just 20 vendors, and now it's expanded for you guys to even be at Cincinnati Music Hall. What is that like? You know, like I've never been, so just paint me a picture.
Yeah, so we have over 100 makers, so it's tables set up all throughout the hall. We really try to manage the traffic flow so no one gets too claustrophobic or feels a little crazy. Music Hall does a great job of helping us manage the crowd these days, so safety and comfort first. But yeah, as you said, it started with those 20 makers. Actually, at Northside Tavern, they have a big back room in Northside.
Yeah.
And it's just grown. We had a line out the door, and so we immediately knew that we needed more space. So we were at the Clifton Cultural Arts Center for a couple years, and then we moved to Music Hall to really accommodate more makers. This show, I got over 200 applications and had to whittle it down to about 105.
How do you do that? Like, how do you get to choose which ones make the cut?
Tears.
Oh, I know, right?
It's really hard. There are so many talented makers in the Midwest, and especially the Cincinnati area. And I try to keep it fresh, so I try to rotate people in and out, make sure I don't have too many people, too many jewelry vendors or too many print vendors or too many pottery vendors. So it's really, really hard. So if you're a maker and you've applied and haven't gotten in, I encourage you to keep trying because we do try to mix it up. And I really love giving first-time makers. I remember the first time I saw her application come in, and I love giving people a chance and then seeing them grow. When she first started, she was making pins out of
I was making yarn brooches.
Yarn,
yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And so seeing her evolve and like kind of find her craft and her style and her colors. I mean, I'm wearing her earrings right now.
They're cute.
So, thank you. I get so many compliments on them. So I really love, over the last 14 years, seeing so many makers grow and evolve their craft has been really, really cool. And we couldn't do it without shoppers. So please spread the word. You know, tomorrow's 1 week away from Christmas, so it's a really great way to support so many 100 local businesses from the Midwest, most of which are from the Cincinnati or greater Cincinnati area. So we'd love to see you. Free admission. And our vendor list is on our website, craftysupermarket.com, if you want to do some pre-planning.
That's right. Yamaya, thank you so much for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
You can always find our local 12 stories right here on YouTube. Don't forget to tap subscribe, and then you can get all the notifications.